Hello everybody, this is D King Bay, your book granny here with the review for you. Oh yeah, today we're doing Starling House by Alix E. Harrow. This is the first book I've read by this author. So let me put those there. As you see, I have 2 copies. I will put the link to the battle that I did up there so that you can see it. So go check it out if you want to check it out. This is, as always, this review is a no spoiler zone. There will be no spoilers here, so you feel free to watch the whole thing. You don't have to worry about no spoilers. Okay, so let's get on back to the book. This is a contemporary dark fantasy set in this little town called Eden, Kentucky. And I will say I was worried about reading this one because I thought it might be horror. And as you know, I don't do horror, but don't worry, it's not scary at all. It's all right. It's a dark fantasy, and I actually do like dark fantasy, so that's okay. And like I say, it was written in the small little, I think it's a fictional town. I'm not sure if Eden, Kentucky is a new real place or not, but the little fictional town in this book, it's a little coal mining town, and the industry is that coal mine, and the people's lives are pretty miserable. It's just really sad how these people are. And in it starts out with Opal. Her mother passed away when she was a teen in a car accident, and Opal was in the car with her. And she had to then went ahead and raised her younger brother. Her brother, I'd say, is about 5 years younger than her or so. So she was a kid raising a kid. So she dropped out of school, and got all the little jobs she could, at the local little stores and things like that. And then we have Arthur. Arthur is the person who lives inside of Starling House. He's in his 20s also when the book starts. In it, like I said, he's the caretaker of Starling House. And when he was young, like in his teens, like maybe 18, 19, that's when his parents died. So both of them pretty much had to grow up real fast. Now, Starling House is actually a haunted house, I guess you could call it, but I don't really want to call it haunted because the house itself has its own personality. There's not ghosts and stuff running around that house. It's the house itself has a personality. And he's the caretaker of the house and everything like that. Now, this story is about Opal. It's kind of like a mystery, figuring out, okay, what is this about Starling House? She's always been called to it her whole life. She's not like on the phone. Like she's always wanted to go there. She's read everything about it. Something draws her to Starling House. Okay. Ever since she was a kid, she's been getting drawn to this house. And no one knows who Arthur is because the people who have always lived in Starling House, they've always remained alone, not been bothered with the people in the neighborhoods and out in Eden. And people of Eden don't want to be bothered with them either. So, they just don't know each other. So she doesn't know why she's drawn to this house. So during the course of the book, you find out why she's drawn to the house. You find out the mystery of the house. You find out what happened and all this sort of stuff. So I did like the mystery that went throughout. Now, what I did not like Opal as a person. She was a very, shall we say, know-it-all person that didn't know anything. She didn't even know her brother very well. She was one of those type. I know there are people out there like that who think they know everything but really don't know anything. It's like my way or no way, and it just I don't like people like that. So maybe that's why I didn't like that. I don't know. But anyway, I did like the relationship that the author did between Opal and her brother. She did a good job at showing their relationship. By the way, her brother was, I don't want to say opposite of Opal, but pretty much opposite of Opal. He was really laid back. He looked at things logically. You know what I'm saying? Okay, this makes sense. This doesn't make sense. And he moved on from there. You know what I'm saying? Well, Opal was not like that at all. Then we have Arthur. He was just like a tortured soul. The things he wouldn't want because he was right. Okay, if I want this, I know I'm not going to be able to have it. I'm not going to be able to. I have a mission to accomplish. I don't have time for all these wants. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of liked him too. I did not like the way that the author put Arthur and Opal together. It just felt kind of forced, even though they had these things that they could have built on. They were both, I don't want to say abandoned as kids, but they both had to grow up so fast, and they both had all these responsibilities on them before they were ready to take those responsibilities. the author could have built on that, but no, she didn't. Or he. I don't know if Alice is a male or female. But anyway, the author did not build on that. So I don't know. This book, it wasn't my favorite. I mean, it wasn't a bad book. I'm not going to say it was poorly written and it was bad because it wasn't. It just didn't do it for me. So I'm not going to call it a bad book. It just didn't do it for me. But it might do it for you. So, don't go by my opinion. I'm just trying to let you know my few feelings about it. Let's see. I did like that unwrapping of the mystery, though. I mean, like I said, I know I said that before, but that was really good to see how that progressed and how that went on. And it went kind of slow, and then all of a sudden, boom, here's the solution to the mystery. You know what I'm saying? Because that was, it went really, like I said, okay. Parts of the book were kind of boring. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they should have weaved this mystery throughout a little better. I mean, maybe, yeah, I guess she did try, but it just was hard to connect the pieces. You know what I'm saying? So maybe that's what it was. Because throughout you hear all these different stories. So yeah, that's probably what it was. I just missed it because I got bored. So anyway, yeah. Anyway, so that is it. Like I say, the book is okay. It's not poorly written or anything like that. So just because I didn't like it, don't mean that you won't like it. It was okay. Okay? So that is it for Starling House. I will say it's March 2024, and we are currently discussing Ember Blade by Chris Wooding. So I hope you join us in that discussion, even if it's way past March 2024. This is the internet. I'll put the link up there. Come on, join us. It's a good book. If you haven't read it yet, go get that book and then join that discussion because it's a good one. I don't know when our next discussion will be, but if you put your suggestion in here, don't be giving me no horror because it's not going to make it to this jar. It's going to somehow disappear. I'll put it in a jar. Who knows, yours might get picked up next. So that is it. You guys have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.